And I looked at Leigh and was like, Oh, we've also got our tree up. I don't know if I showed you. It looks so pretty. I'm so chuffed with it so far. Hello and welcome back to another one of our family vlogs. It is Tuesday the 30th of November. Apologies that we have been a bit quiet recently. I thought I'd pick up the camera today, have a little chat with you guys, explain what's going on. Haven't done a vlog for a very long time. Obviously, kitchen work going on, things have been really hectic. And then last week we all became really poorly, bad heads, achy, high temperatures. Yeah, and so we didn't feel very well last week. We started to feel poorly Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, took some tests on Thursday, I think it was. All came back negative, had a couple of days lying on the sofa all together watching Christmas movies, and then on Friday evening we all started to feel better. Cracked on as normal over the weekend after having a couple of days in, because obviously test was negative. We all then felt fine, other than just a niggling sort of like cold still lingering sort of thing. And then on Sunday we popped, where did we go? To go and get some groceries, and I bought a candle and took the lid off, and I realised I couldn't smell it. And I said, oh, that's weird. I said, we've got a dud candle here, I cannot smell it at all. There's no like scent to it. And then I said, oh, ask Millie to smell it. And she says, yeah, I can definitely, it's not broken, Mum, I can smell it. And I looked at Leigh and was like, So we were like, we better go home and take another test. So we went home, used more of the lateral flow test that we'd used a couple of days earlier where it was negative, and yeah, it was positive, came back positive straight away. So we had another couple, so Leigh took one and Alfie took one, all came back positive. Messaged my neighbour and said, I haven't got any more, can you drop a couple off at the door? So she did, bless her, and Teddy and Millie took one, and they're all positive. Really, really weird. Two different makes of tests, and the ones that Leigh, Alfie and I took come up straight away and they're so clear, whereas the ones that Teddy and Millie took aren't very clear at all. I'm going to put a picture here just to show you guys just how faint the line is that you have to look for. It's crazy. So yeah, we took those anyway, and then obviously we rang the corona helpline to report them and to ask what we need to do next. And obviously we had to go for PCR test, so we booked those and went yesterday morning there, which was a really strange experience actually. Couldn't wind the windows down, had to keep them up all the time, had to do all the tests ourselves. Only 4 people apparently in the car can do the test, so Leigh had to have his posted out, which arrived yesterday, and then he had to do it at home and post it back off. Really, really weird experience. I was going to try and film it just to try and show you guys, because you just don't know what to expect, do you? But we got there, and I filmed a tiny bit, which we'll show you now. But as you can see, there's a sign that said you're not allowed to film, so obviously I turned the camera off and didn't film anymore. Would have been too busy anyway, trying to concentrate on doing all of the kids, helping, especially Teddy and Millie. I sat in the back with Teddy and Millie to help them, and Leigh and Alfie sat in the front. And Millie's was super hard because she's got such a tiny little nose, trying to get it up there, and she was getting upset. So I just had to try and do the best I could. So we did that yesterday morning. Said it could be 72 hours to hear back. We've heard back first thing this morning, and all 5 of us have now tested positive. We've also started to feel a bit ill again. What day? Yesterday. Started to cough again, be a little bit out of breath. Leigh and Alfie keep really struggling with bad heads. I, like, behind my eyes feel really strange. It's hard to explain, sort of like pulled muscle if I move my eyes to the side. And then we've all started coughing again. Ted's the only one that hasn't really had the cough, but he looks really pale and washed out, and we've realised all of us now cannot taste and smell. Trying to think what other symptoms we've had. Last week when we tested negative, my legs were so achy for 2 nights in a row. Couldn't sleep for about 4 hours both times I was awake, and my legs just felt like that restless leg syndrome, but really bad, and I just couldn't sleep. Alfie had a bit of a upset stomach last week. Now we know they're obviously symptoms of COVID, but at the time we just thought it must be a cold because it tested negative. So what we've got to do is got to self-isolate now anyway until Saturday, so we can't go out again until Sunday. So online shop coming today, which I've left a big note on the door, and I also managed to put a note on when I ordered saying please just leave it at the door, knock once it's all there, and then obviously we'll collect it and put it away once you've gone to keep them safe. We've also obviously had to tell the builders that they can't come in, it's not safe for them to come in, but I think they're going to go and start another job because obviously it's a week where they're not going to get any work, and they're going to spend 2 weeks doing that job, and then they're going to come back to us after, which is a bit disappointing because it means it really puts a hold on things, and the kids are desperate to have it done in time for Christmas. The builder says that it will be done. This is only a small job that they're going to, but it still makes you feel a bit anxious and stuff, doesn't it? So if we've got a couple of weeks before the builders are going to be back in, and then it's nearly Christmas, it's a long time, isn't it, to try and live in a complete building site. So I spent a bit of time yesterday organising this area behind me and the island, and then today I'm going to do a bit on the other side. I don't even know if we have, maybe once, twice, updated to show you guys where we are with it. So I'm going to show you that now. We've also still got lots and lots of Butlins videos to put up, and a Halloween one and a few other bits, which we are still going to put up because we've got all the footage, it just hasn't been edited yet. But what we plan on doing from tomorrow is doing a Vlogmas one for each day in December. Fingers crossed, that is the plan, or as close to each day as we can get. We're going to say we're going to do it, and then depending on how we're feeling, it may be the odd day here and there we don't. But we're going to pause editing the Butlins vlog so we can do the Vlogmas, and then we'll obviously get back onto them as and when we can. Whether or not we'll have little Butlins ones put in between, or whether it'll be after Vlogmas, I don't know. Those are the plans anyway. Thought I'd better grab the camera and just tell you where we are. Flip you around now and show you the kitchen and the bathroom so far. So this is the current state of the hall. Half tiled. Haven't got anything down here. And then kids are all in here playing a new Nintendo Switch game that I got them. Oh, we've also got our tree up. I don't know if I showed you. So we've got Christmas decorations up along here, and we've got our main tree here. Amongst all the chaos, it just feels so chaotic. These are two of the patients here. Not doing too bad, are we? Lockdown style. We're not feeling too bad, which we're thankful for. Right, so this is the current bathroom. This is nearly done now. So we've got all of the tiles down and grouted. Got my little Christmas gonk mat out there. Got a few of our accessories out now. It's a bit steamed up in here because Alfie's just had a shower. Got the decorations on here that we're going to have. Obviously we need a new window, and that isn't being done obviously now for a while. And then we have the shower, which is amazing. Waterfall shower, it's so nice. Big shower tray, and then he put on a little flap here which folds flat, but it just is good to stop any water and stuff escaping at the bottom. So yeah, really pleased with in here. And we've also got a big cabinet here. And then we've got our towel rail along there. So yeah, really chuffed with how that's coming along. Not much left at all to do in this room. So this is the hall here. That unit's going to go back there, which I'm going to try and put back in a bit so I can put the shoes in there just to organise things a bit. That's going to go there. Need to sort his building stuff out first though. Yeah, so come in, and where shall I show you? Show you this way first. So this is the sofa, where the sofa's going to be. We've got a little bit of the floor down with the grout there. Most of it isn't been grouted yet, then, which is why all these black mats are down. That is only half of the sofa. That's going to push over all the way, and then it's a corner one, which will come out to about where the plug sockets are. A nice corner sofa there. But the other half of it's upstairs in the boys' room, where Millie is currently sleeping, because her bedroom is like a storage unit at the minute. Still got our old fridge freezer, that isn't going to be there. We're getting a new one, and then we've got this big unit, which I said to you before is going to have all of the kids' workbooks and work, and it's going to be a craft area as well. I'm going to clear all this stuff out of it today. This is one of the things I want to get done today, is this unit. Make it a little craft area. Put their Christmas crafts and activities in there, at least for now, so they're nice and organised and easy to find. And then you come over this way, which is where I was working a lot yesterday. Look how pretty it looks. It looks so pretty. I'm so chuffed with it so far. Also got lights, if they go on, all along the bottom of the units, if you can see. Along there. They look so pretty. We've got the spotlights all round. Lights in those two cabinets, more spotlights here, And then we've got obviously all the ones in the ceiling and these two, which we've got colour changing bulbs, and they change to all different colours. They're great fun. Kids absolutely love them. So I tell you, yesterday we still have our paddling pool outside, and it looks like a complete tip out there because of all the building stuff. Excuse that in the background. That paddling pool is being empty, like the last little bit at the bottom emptied, hopefully dried out and stuff at the weekend and put away, fingers crossed, if we're feeling up to it. But we can only do what we can do. So this is a new telly anyway. That's going to be going up on the wall here, but the builders won't be doing that obviously now for a couple of weeks. So I just grabbed our old unit out to stand it on, so the kids can start using that. So that unit won't be there once it's on the wall. We'll be getting rid of that. Millie's been in contact with one of her friends at drama last week, and her friend's just tested and she's negative, which is good. She just came in to tell me that. She's quite relieved, bless her. It's always a worry, isn't it? You don't know if your test results are negative and you're starting to feel better. You're going to go out and do things again, and then you feel bad that you've polluted everyone. It can't be helped, but relieved that our friends haven't got it anyway at the minute, so fingers crossed it stays that way. Yeah, so this is the breakfast bar. Millie's put the little Christmas placemats out. Got the Christmas decorations here, and then over here. It just looks so good. I'm so happy with it so far. Still quite a few little bits and bobs that need finishing. Up the top there's like edging going around, and then there's all a white like edging gonna go all the way around the kitchen as well, around there here. Tile floors obviously still need doing. This one still needs boxing in. It needs boxing in along here still on both sides. So there's still a few bits that the builders need to do. We need to get a windowsill on as well, but I've just tried to make it feel a bit more cheerful and put some of the bits out for now at least, just so we can enjoy this space, and yeah, whilst we've got to self-isolate. So yeah, really chuffed with it so far anyway. Oh, and we've got our big, I've painted that, and Millie's been drawing on it, bless her. She's put a sign telling the elves they can come now because the builders have gone for a couple of weeks. That needs to go on the wall once the builders come back. Really chuffed with how it's all working. Like I said, we're going to try and do a Vlogmas starting from tomorrow, which is the 1st of December. Super exciting. I'm going to spend today carrying on sorting out this room a little bit. Kids will probably be chilling on the Nintendo for most of the day, which is fine. It's going to be restful, taking it easy on ourselves. But yeah, I want to just let you all know anyway and tell you about the symptoms and stuff, because you don't, it's nice to know, isn't it, exactly what to look out for. And also that actually the actual flow test, even if it's such a faint positive line that you can hardly see, it's worth then going and having a PCR test, definitely. Yeah, I'm going to end it here anyway. Thank you for watching. I hope you're all managing to keep well and safe. It seems to be, COVID is definitely creeping back up, isn't it? I'm hearing lots and lots of more people who are getting it at the moment. So I hope you're all managing to keep safe anyway, and we will see you tomorrow for our first Vlogmas one. Fingers crossed, all being well. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye.